Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel for the last part of my current household, or the current household that I'm playing with. So in this part, we're gonna get to know about what happened to that guy's family, that Lucinda's ex-boyfriend. The one that she was dating for a very long time, that cheated on her with this woman right here, Piper. Piper has her storyline as well, but let's see if I can see him in the family tree now for Mackenzie. So yes, this was her ex, Juan Jose Soto. And he has, as you can see, he died by pufferfish. We'll get into that too. He died young. So he has 3 children that have such a big storyline. But yes, her ex has his own storyline. So now back to this household. God, what was his name? Already I forgot. Yes, Juan Jose. So Juan Jose cheated on Lucinda with Piper, and it was a one-night stand. And Piper reached out, and he was like, "No, I have a girlfriend." And then when Lucinda found out, she obviously left him, and Piper got in contact with her and was like, "Hey, I'm pregnant and I need help. I don't know how to do this for myself." And Lucinda, being the good person that she was there for her. She didn't have to be, but she chose to. So she helped her like throughout, her pregnancy, and then they became friends. And then that's when Mackenzie was born. Yay, Mackenzie. And oh my god, she's pregnant? I didn't even know that. What? Okay, well, what? Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. So she ended up raising Mackenzie all by poop in your inventory. She ended up raising Mackenzie all by herself with, help of her friends and everything. Lucinda stayed by her side, as much as she could. She became her friend and helped her. And, Juan Jose left the scene. Like, he kind of just fled the scene. But years later, he really, really did try to make it up to, he's not here anymore, obviously, but he tried to make it up to Mackenzie by trying to come into her life and everything. But, Piper was just not feeling him at all for leaving her with a baby and everything. So she raised her pretty well. And then when Piper got older, Mackenzie got older, and she met Paolo. So Piper started to date Paolo, and then they got married, and now here they are. I mean, are they married? I lied. Yeah, they are. So, Mackenzie got older, and Mackenzie is now dating Alexander Goth from the infamous Goth family. Mortimer is old. He's still with Bella, and does she even know Cassandra? No, she doesn't. Oh, she also doesn't like Corona because they were kind of in school almost around the same time. Like she was, I want to say, a freshman when Corona was, no, she was a junior when Corona was like a freshman or whatever, because like I said, after when Piper got pregnant with her, Juan Jose and Lucinda broke up, and Lucinda met Maddox, and then she got pregnant around the time that Mackenzie was like a toddler. So they're kind of close in age, and she saw her a lot in high school, and she really did not like her. So yeah, she made a lot of enemies. Anyway, she is dating Alexander, and if you can tell, she's pregnant with his baby due any day now. And oh, Winterfest, awesome. And this is pretty much her part of the story. That's one of Juan Jose's children. That's his story. Her story. And that's it for Piper. How am I just playing this for 5 hours? See, this sometimes is not right, because I played this family way more than 5 hours. I don't know why that pops up now. But anyway, I'm going to get into his other kids. This is just about Mackenzie and Piper, their story. But now I'm going to get into his other child, and I'll see you guys in like 2 seconds. Okay guys, we're back, and before I do anything, I actually want to show you the woman that's responsible for his death. I did not go through their traits. I am sorry, I forgot. This is Anika Soto. She is the man that Juan Jose met after he broke up with Lucinda and after the whole issue with Piper. Anika is oh gosh, I forgot all about that. Anika is the woman he met, and she actually is a gold digger. So she met him, and she saw that he had a bit of money to him, so she married him. And obviously it didn't work out, so Anika actually ended up, let me see, Let me see. Did she have any kids with him? I don't think she did. No, she didn't. Okay, so she has quite a few enemies, and that's because one of them is Andrea. I never mentioned Andrea, but Andrea is Juan Soto's daughter from a previous relationship, even before Lucinda. So when he met Lucinda, he already had Andrea. And Andrea, obviously, when he broke up with Lucinda, she was pretty pissed at him, and she was also mad because he had a one-night stand with some random woman, and she had a sibling somewhere she didn't know, but she met Mackenzie later on in life anyway. But we'll go back to that later. Anika moved in with Juan Jose and Andrea hated her right off the bat. She knew she was going to be a gold digger, so Anika just had to get her off her back, and so she got pregnant, and then she did not have the baby. She kind of lost the baby or whatever. So she was kind of angry because Juan Jose was like, oh, he might have left her. So what she did is she actually made him pufferfish nigiri one night, and she kind of doused it with something, and she fed it to him, and he ended up dying. And he's here in the backyard. Beloved father, Juan Jose Soto. So she ended up keeping the house, and Andrea felt in her heart that she knew that Anika was the reason that her dad was dead, but she couldn't prove it. So all through her teen years, she was feeling crappy, and oh god, I completely forgot. Wait, they did have a kid. The first one they didn't have, but they ended up having a kid. His name was Vincent. And then she killed him. I'm so sorry. Listen, the storyline is so deep that I completely missed some important parts. I hope you're still with me. I'm sorry about the mix up. But yes, so Juan Jose also, he had a kid with her. He did, after she had lost the first one, and they were kind of arguing a lot, and he was gonna leave her, so she fed him the pufferfish nigiri and killed him. Now Andrea knew this, and she was a teenager. She couldn't do much. She couldn't prove it. She just felt it in her gut. And later on, she found the spices and stuff she used to kill her father, but she couldn't pin it on her because when she went to take it, Anika had already moved it. So she knew right then that she had to get away from her, that she was a little crazy and everything. So Andrea packed her bags as a teen and then took Vincent and ran away. And Anika was angry because Vincent was her kid, but she couldn't find him. So after a while, she just honestly stopped caring because she's like, I don't care. I didn't really, want a kid. I just wanted the money. So she let it go. Later on in life, she actually ended up cheating on Juan Jose with Bryant, and he did find out about that. That was one of the reasons he was going to leave her, and they were arguing a lot. God, I'm forgetting so much. But she ended up being with him later on in life. After she killed Juan Jose, she ended up being with Bryant, and they actually had a daughter named Caitlin, who was late for school. And she has no idea of her mom's twisted background, or she has no idea that she has 4 other siblings or whatever, or half siblings, or actually she has one other sibling. She has Vincent, just Vincent. It's her mom's kid. So she's unaware of Vincent, but Anika didn't tell them because that's her past. She doesn't want them to know anything about what happened in the past. So that's pretty much this story, and where Juan Jose ended up meeting his demise. Pretty much this is where he is. He's gone because he was killed by his ex-wife. Okay, and I'm gonna go to his daughter Andrea now, and we're gonna go to her household and see how her life went after she ran away with Vincent. Be right back. Okay guys, here we are with Andrea. Andrea is Juan Jose's first child that he had before even meeting Lucinda, and she loves Lucinda. They were so close. Even when her and her dad broke up, she still kept a good relationship with Lucinda, and she would call her and tell her about all the mean things about Anika and everything, what she was doing. And I don't know why she has a bad relationship with her. That shouldn't be there, but she grew up in that crazy household, and then after her dad died, she knew she just had to get away, and she wanted to be a veterinarian, so she ended up moving away and buying, oh that looks bad, but buying her own vet clinic. And And she did all this as a teenager. She took her little brother Vincent, and he was like a toddler or a child at the time, and she took him, and they found a small place, and she worked and worked and worked so they could afford to live there. And then she ended up, she was with her boyfriend Knox. She met Knox in high school, and he was very supportive of her and was like, I'll come help you with the bills and everything. And he moved in with her, and they made a living. And when they became adults, they were able to get better jobs. She was able to open her vet clinic, and then Knox grew up, and now he's a teenager, and she's still kind of raising her little brother because she doesn't want him to ever have to deal with the stuff that she dealt with as a kid. Ooh, my bad. And then her and Knox had their own kid named Gwendolyn. We call her Gwen for short, but that's pretty much where the story is right now. And she has met her other siblings from her dad. She met Mackenzie from the one night stand with Piper. She obviously knows Vincent from Anika, and I believe that is it. Yeah, she doesn't have any other siblings by her dad. Anyway, so yeah, his whole storyline is he got 3 women pregnant. Andrea's mom passed away when she was very young, so her mom isn't even on the family tree. Juan Jose got 3 women pregnant, and they all have 3 storylines. One is a one night stand, one is from a crazy woman that killed him, and then one is just from a previous relationship. And Andrea took on the role of mom for one of her siblings because he no longer had a dad or a mom, really, because she wouldn't allow Anika anywhere near him. She obtained full custody of Vincent when she became an adult, and that's pretty much it. And he kind of still remembers his mom. He misses her a little bit, but not too much. Like, they don't really have a relationship. She didn't really spend time with him, like, ever. So, and he's dating Evie Delgado. He's got a little girlfriend. He's in high school. He has met Mackenzie, his sister, and, he's getting to know all these people. They used to have a dog named Advic, and he passed away, their doggy. He was so old. He was with Andrea since they moved away from Anika. So this is his little grave. Oh, Advic. A little cute dog. So that was him. Aw. But yeah, that's pretty much where the story is. And that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go back to the Gonzalez household and wrap it up. Okay guys, so that is it for this super intricate, crazy dive into my current household / households or whatever I'm gonna call it. But yeah, this is why it's so big. I've been playing this family for 2 years. That's why it's so big. It's so big, the story, and it means a lot to me. And I just really wanted to share it with you guys. This is my favorite story I've ever created ever. So, in The Sims 4 ever. So, I really, really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all next time. So, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Remember to always stay bright, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.